Alrighty, guys, getting everything set up here, guys. Just give me a moment. Let's see here, Instagram. Alright, it's that live on Instagram. Alright, guys, let's edit the video here. Let's do. Okay, so today is gotta be day. Let's look here. Today is day. Let's see here. Day. Today is day. Where are you? 470. Yeah. All right. Cool. 470. We're up 4K on the day. Today is the 18th. Go like this. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel out a ton, guys. I really appreciate that, guys. Let's see your chain. Just getting everything set up. Green day, guys. Feels good to have a green day. Alright, there's that. Okay. Cool. Save. Alright, guys. Cool. What's going on, Steve Austin? You're always first. Good to have you on. Eldrin, what's up? Sung Kim, what's going on? TY, what's going on? Alright, I'm going to post this here. I am live going over today's trading day. Good. Time to reset up 4K on the day. Best trading feels in about 9 months. Tune in to see how it went. Alright, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great trading out there. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the icon alert for making the videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Helps the channel out a ton. It really does. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. Have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Click the link in the description below if you're interested in the free chat room. Alright, where's this options? Did we do large to mid caps already? Cool. It's 1K. Trading floor. Small caps. We can do crypto real quick. There's that. Alrighty. Shoot, I forgot. That's the wrong room. Sorry, guys. Wrong room. There's that. And then there's that. Alrighty, guys. Just getting everything set up here, guys. Just give me one more moment here. I'm getting everything set up. Hope you guys had a great trading day out there. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the icon below for making new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Help the channel out a ton. Alright, I'm live. There's that. Something smells good outside, let me tell you. Alright, what do we got today? So, LGVN. We can do a Tusk. BHTG. Okay, there's this. CLIR. And then we can do loosely. Alrighty, guys. Cool. Let's go live now. Cool. Hope you guys had a great trading out there. Hope you guys have been trading well. Up 4K today. Alright, cool. Cool. There's that. Alrighty, guys. So, here, let's go ahead and go like this. Go like that. Alright. So, I made a lot of trades today, but the biggest difference... I know, sorry, Kite. Alright, guys. Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. What's going on, Clayton? What's going on, Ray? What's going on, Frank D? Not a famous. Alex. What's going on, Mike San Francisco? Alex French. Alright, guys. We're just going to give it about 20 or 30 more seconds for people to trickle on in. And then we're going to go over today's trading day. Alright? So today was a day where I actually felt like my old self. It actually felt really, really good today. Those 3 or 4 days was a nice break, reset. What's going on, Jacobson? Man, you've been here for at least a couple years now, right, Jacobson? How's your trading going, Jacobson? Hope it's going well. I always see you trickle on in here, so hopefully it's going well. Obviously, you're not out of it yet, so you're on the percentages side, the hardest percentages side. What's going on, Frankie? What's going on, Dan Snook? What's going on, Yeti? What's going on, TikTok? That's awesome, Jacobson. What's going on, Alex Jasons? All right, guys, we'll give it about 15 more seconds for people to trickle on in. I'm going to get a quick glass of water. Make sure to tune in. Just give me one more second. What's going on, PWP? Alrighty, guys, let's get started here today. DWW, Susie is here from Kansas. Rosario, what's going on, Rosario? Bybee, Gavin, what's up, guys? Alright, so let's go ahead and get started today, alright? Today was the first day I felt like back to myself. Oh, and everybody's got to say hi to Michi. Michi, say hi. Woo! Of course, she's got to be on the stream the first day we're resetting, okay? It's a must. Let's look up LVGN. You guys are saying there's life after hours. LGVN, sorry. Oh my gosh! Wow, this thing just grinding. Yeah, I mean it's not over till it's I don't know. It's not over. It's not over basically. And so, LGVN. It's popping back up here. We had a nice extension, but this one's gonna be in play tomorrow. I think this one's gonna be in play tomorrow. You can look at the 5-minute. It's just giving everyone heart attacks. You're short, you're long, you're short. Who the heck knows, right? Yeah, Michi's back. That's for sure. All right, how much? I'm starting with 26K. So those of you guys asking how much am I starting with? 26K, guys. So I had to fund the account with 13K. I don't like doing that, but it's a long story. Basically, the brokerage said, it would look bad, whatever. I didn't really mind, so I funded it with 13K, but I took 3 or 4 days off to get myself back in a disciplined shape. Did a lot of studying during that off time. It's been a long, long time since I give myself a couple days off. And I'm not going to lie, I was still intermittently trading in other accounts and still kind of watching the markets, but, that's just me. So, but yeah. So there's that. I mean, today, guys, it was basically just focusing on entries. And I'm not going to lie, to start off the day, it wasn't great. I started being down on fun. And then I was down on DWAC. And before you know it, I'm down on BIMI. And now I'm down 2K to start the day. And I'm like, okay, this is not how I wanted to start the day, right? But I started clawing back with, SEV, a nice bottom bounce play. So this is what I mean by nailing my entries, right? So I started taking the entry on SEV 3177. So right in, where was it? I think it was like right in here. Yeah. I think it was like right in here is where I started to take my entry. And then I sold the pops, luckily. And then this thing just faded the rest of the day. But I was able to take 1,000 from that. VOSO, another solid trade that I took. I saw this spike, and I basically was entering in on this dip, and I got a 1832 average. So not an insanely good average, but this thing popped, and I said anything close to 19, I'd take it off, and I saw a big ask on the ask, and I took it off for another $1,200 winner. And then LGVN was basically another one that I've been watching just the entire day, right? LGVN was one that I was watching the entire day. And I was basically able to capitalize on the volatility on it, for the most part. LGVN, my biggest trade on it was the 4,900 shares at 812. So once I saw this thing pop back up, I said, all right, enough is enough. I'm going to take some of these dips because this was an extension with a lot of volume. And now we're just, basically, we're not coming straight back down because of how much the volume, how long every minute of that candle was about 4 minutes worth of price action pushing it up. And then there was a lot of people soaking down in here. So I started longing all the dips, and I got myself about an 812 average, and I took it off at 854 right on that pop right there on that candle. And then it came back down, repopped, and then, yeah. So that was my biggest trade on the day on that one. And then BIMI and LVGN took a little loser towards the end of the day, but then BHTG, I made it back. BHTG, I took a dip entry at 135, so right there. I like the way this thing was trending up, and not only that, but if you look at how much volume was coming down and how many people were soaking this, look at the volume, right? 150,000 shares on each 1 minute candlestick. Come on, Michi. Come on. There's Michi. Yeah. So there's that. Michi's here now. You guys can't see. She's tuning in. She always has to tune in, right? You got a full belly now. You've eaten your lunch. Anyways, guys, so I saw the soaking going on there, and then I just took a scalp on it, and that was it for me today. $4,100 on this account. The main things I focused on today was nailing my entries and stopping out quickly. And what did I tell you guys? I said, if I'm red, I stop out. If I'm not nailing my entries, I'm stopping out. I was sizing in better. I was scalping better. I was scaling in and scaling out better. Tightening up things, and I've never felt like I've been like this since the very beginning of the year, really. This has been pretty awesome to get back into my when I trade like this is when I know it's I'm not gonna say easy money, but it's I don't have any stress. There's nothing that I'm really like, oh, what if? It's like, okay, no, I'm in control the whole time. I feel comfortable in the position, right? If it goes red on me, I stop out. If I'm deep in the red, I shouldn't even be there. It should be just a slight red with smaller size. On this, I took my starter at 140, and then I really started sizing down here at 136, and I got some more at 131, 132, 133, and that's where I started taking my size because I felt comfortable risking off 130. I ended up with a 135 average when I had a starter at 140, right? So, and that starter was tiny, so I'm not taking on a huge P&L risk, right? So, just little things like that make a huge difference. Not taking on as much risk and letting my winners ride a little bit, but still scalping them right now. I'm just gonna try and grow this account. Like I said, those of you guys who want to see me trade with less, I'm not gonna trade with less than 26K. Nor do I ever predict myself ever trading with less than 26K ever again. I should be able to take this account and hopefully grow it. The goal is 5 million to grow this account, and then anything over that, pull profits. Now, when I get to 5 million, I might pull $1 million or $1.5 million. Haven't decided yet. But then I'm going to continue to work my account, right? And 5 million should be good for me for the entirety of most of next year. Maybe, max I could see myself doing is maybe 10 million in the account by next year. Meaning equity-wise, how much buying power, everything else I'll probably pull off, take some risk off. But anyways, guys, that's really it for me today. It feels good to be back. I can tell you that. If you guys want to see my LGVN trading, this basically tells you the story on it. You can see all my trades here. Green means entry, red means exit. So you can see where I'm entering and exiting. I'm scalping, right? And all this, looks like little stuff, but it all added up to about 3K on the day. So, yes, I do market, Ryan Fenn. I do market. So, I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. Have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Free chat room in the link description below. If you haven't already, subscribe. Yes, I'm talking to you. Subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. Can you please say your favorite setup so I can understand what you're saying? I look for Simity Play. Simity Play setups are my favorite setups. Look up DWAC and Fun. And Fun would have been my textbook setup. Like, let's say 2-3 weeks ago. I don't do much options trading, no. But anyways, guys, it feels good to be back. Those of you guys on TikTok, do you guys have any questions? I'll only answer some questions first come, first serve. I just want to show you LGVN. We can show you SEV as well. You can see my entries there. BKKT, what did that close at? Wow, it came back. I was watching this one for a bottom bouncer. It tapped 1740 like 4 times. I got stopped out of that one many times. But it came back. Wow. LGVN, is it going? Jeez. Shorts might get pummeled here. Jordan said it himself. He thinks it could be a multi-day setup. And what do you know? I mean, it looks like it might be holding up. I mean, Low, low, higher low, right? And then breakout. But I'm not going to take anything unless there's an obvious setup after hours, but most likely not. It feels good to be back, guys. I can't tell you how good it feels to be back. You know, I'm back to trading my main way I like to trade. I'm back to kind of getting in the swing of things. I can't wait for 2022. Hopefully I get my cap to 500K. In an ideal world, and it would already be up to $1 million by the end of the year, which would be awesome, but who knows, and go from there. So, LGVN 819, this thing looks like it's going to squeeze. It's not going to take much volume to really get this thing going. So, anyways, guys, that's about it today, guys. That's about it. Hopefully you guys traded well. Tesla, yeah, nothing really to say about it. What's the best way to study? Okay, those of you guys out here, what's the best way to study? Go back and look at all my free YouTube videos. I have 733 of them. It goes over multiple 1,000 to 1 million account challenges. Go back and look on how I did it. Go back and look at the very first day. Go back and look at when I finished. And study each and every setup that I traded throughout. Okay? Easy. Free. Start with that. Go on FinViz. Go to the top gainers and losers. And every day, go and look and see how the chart reacted. On the long side, on the short side. You know, whether it be gapping down or gapping up. And if you don't have time for that, then what I recommend is the most condensed information is my course. That's why I made it. You know, I made my course. It's about 21 hours of content, and it goes into depth about everything, and even further than with my YouTube, because I simply just don't have time to explain everything on here. It goes over all my strategies, my course, and it took me over a year and a half to make. If you're interested in learning those, then I have them there for you. And only for you. You know, it's for you to compound your knowledge and hope that you can get bits and pieces from that. I know you're not going to trade exactly like me, but if you can take bits and pieces from my course and bits and pieces from my YouTube and FinViz and all these things, you know, I got free content in my channel as well. LVGN guys, 866. This is fun to watch. 881. Look at this, guys. We're seeing it live here. We're seeing it live. I kind of went along this, but let's see here. 890, it tapped. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see here. It's starting to squeeze out the shorts. It's a new high right here. But it's just extended so far. It's hard to take an entry there. It really is. I might look for a dip. We'll see. With that much 630s all the way back up to 890, there's a lot of range there. So there's something to be had there. EA, I like Trade Zero. They have great customer service. They also have great executions and awesome shorts. I'm a long bias trader, but when you do need to short, they have them available. So there's that. And other than that, guys, that's really it. I appreciate you guys for subscribing in the NorMagnoLTrading.com community. I really do. Other than that, guys, that's really it today. What platform do you use? I use Trade Zero. But you say you're at full million but only made 3K. Yeah, because I'm starting back to a smaller account right now. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. Hopefully you guys subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel out a ton. I appreciate you guys for subscribing, liking the channel. Click the icon alert if I make new videos. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Cheers, team.